G'day guys, it's Jessie Holton here, your Stamping Up demonstrator for Australia, jessieholton.com. I am just jumping on. I got a box full of goodies delivered, and this is new stuff from the beautiful new annual catalogue. Check out that, isn't it just stunning? So pretty. So if you live in Australia and you don't have a demonstrator, hit me up and I will post you a copy of this gorgeous catalogue. There is also a new mini catalogue coming out soon. So this one that we've got currently is January to June. So I'm going to be organising my hit list of customers to post out the new mini catalogues too soon, so make sure that you jump on my online shop and place an order. That is the best way to make sure that you are included in my automatic mail out. Okay, so hi Corinne, hi Liz, please jump on and say hi, and I would absolutely love it if you like my page and my post or share them. I'm always very appreciative of that. Just hit 1,600 likes on my page, which is fantastic. It's been a bit slow growing that just recently with COVID, and you know, I haven't been online a lot. Hi Amanda. So anyway, I'll show you this beautiful box of goodies that I've got here. Now I've taken out the we get a whole heap of like those plastic airbags in here, so I've taken them out, but I haven't really gone through it very much yet. But one thing that caught my eye immediately, hi Sally, are these heart pearls. Aren't they beautiful? I am so in love with these. I love hearts. Hi Angela. So I'm going to use these on like almost every project. So these ones are like a shiny opaque. These ones are pearl. And then these ones are like a matte opaque. These top ones. They're really, really sweet though. And look, different sizes as well. Ah! Too cute. Stop it. Alright, what else did I grab? Oh, Iridescent Pearls. Now, I've got lots of these. These are my customer gift. So if you place an order through my shop in the next couple of weeks, you're likely to get a pack of these Iridescent Pearls. So they are super cute as well. I love those. Alrighty, what else have we got? Oh, these are the new little Peekaboo treat bags. And I wanted to get a pack of these because I think I'm going to use them in my stamp camp. So I've got a stamp camp coming up in September. Look, they've two colours as well. Oh, they're cute. Oh, they're really cute. Yeah, they're going to work perfectly. Alright, so for stamp camp in September, I am using the Tea Boutique suite. Which I can show you this now because we're allowed to share the catalogue. I can flick through and show you. I should mark the pages, shouldn't I? Make it easier. Where is it? Oh, that was it. So this is the Tea Boutique suite. Isn't that gorgeous? So this is what I saw, right? So I'm going to recreate something like this for one of the stamp camp projects. With these cute little bags that we've got here. So they've used the white one here with little tea bags inside. Isn't that adorable? So we're using the Tea Boutique suite. Very, very cute. So you get that whole suite, and that's valued at $117.50. So you get the stamps with the dies. You get this Tea Boutique 6x6 inch paper. There's 48 sheets, so it is a relatively big pack. That's it there. I've dipped in and used a couple of pages, but most of it is there, so you can see it's a pretty big pack of paper. And then you also get these really cute cards and envelopes. Aren't they gorgeous? and so they're all printed, so we'll be using those for some of the projects as well. And then you're also going to get one of these strings. So there's the twines in the 5 new in colours, so you'll get one of those in your pack. And then I'm also going to use the lovely, can I find it? Lovely in Linen. There it is. It's sticking. So this is the Lovely in Linen suite, which I love as well, but I'm going to swap out the paper. So you're going to get the stamps and the punch, which I've got here. This is the new punch here. And then the Quattro embossing folder. Can you see that beautiful pattern that it has there? And then you're going to get, instead of this paper, we are instead going to be using this paper, Hues of Happiness. So you get those 2 full suites. So one's $101.50 and one's $117.50. Plus you get twine, you get a pack of these dots as well, and lots of other little goodies. All of the kits are pre-cut, ready for you to put together. You just need to cut your own paper and do your stamping and die cutting, and then you put it all together, and it comes with videos. And all of that is about $400 worth of value, just under $400 worth of value. Also includes post Australia-wide, but you pay, because I love you, $250. So it's a really, really good deal. Just the product alone that you get is valued at more than $250. So jump on that if you'd like to be part of my September stamp camp. Is going to be tons and tons of fun. And so that is why I have purchased this bundle, because I already have the Tea Boutique suite and the Hues of Happiness paper, which is here. I mean, look at this. Look at this paper. It is just so beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So we're going to have lots of fun with that. And hopefully I've got the Quattro embossing folder in here as well. So then I can start planning projects. And I've got tons and tons of ideas of really cute things that we can make. So I'm really, really looking forward to Stamp Camp. I am also planning on another online Stamp Camp in July. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be a masculine one. So I've got lots of plans. Lots of plans. They're all in my head. So I saw these sequins in the annual catalogue and I just had to get them. They look absolutely gorgeous. And I'm interested to see how they're packaged. Oh, look at this. That is really cool. I was wondering how they were going to do it. They've separated them, blues and greens and pinks. And these are my most used colours because I do lots of florally kind of things. So these are just going to be used so much. And that is actually great value. I think it was $27 for that 3 massive packs of sequins. These are going to be great for shaker cards as well. Let's have a quick look. Next page. Here we go. Yeah, $27. Sequins for everything. So 159,187. 20 grams per container. It doesn't say how many actual things there are. Usually for a pack of sequins is about 2,500, I think. Let's see. So there's 2,300 iridescent pearls, and that's about the same size pack. So I would say that there would be about the same amount of sequins in there because, you know, they're flat, so they bunch up a bit more. What's it say, number 6? Yeah, so, and this one, the Sparkle and Shine Sequin Assortment, that one says, that one's number 6 here, that one says that there's 1,000 in there. So I reckon that there's like 2,000 or 3,000 sequins in these massive pots. Very, very beautiful. I'm super excited to use those. And so they're a whole mix of different sequins in there as well. So you've got like little pearls, you've got gold, you've got iridescent ones, you've got like pearl ones. There's all different sizes. Look at those. Those are so pretty. Look at those little gold sort of shimmery ones. They're so gorgeous. So I think those are just going to be great to pop on all of the cards. So many different things that you can do there. You can glue them on, you can use them as shakers, and all those different shades as well. So they're going to work really, really well with all the different projects. Exciting. I love sequins. Alright, so what else have we got? This is a new punch. This is called the Decorative Circle, I think. Let's have a quick look. I just need to leave this out on my desk, don't I? And dies. Punches. Yeah, so this is the Decorative Circle punch. $34. And it's about 2.5 inches, I think. It's probably got the measurements. Yeah, so 6 centimeters. That's 2.5. 2 3/8. Pretty good. So I'm excited for that one. Actually, one of my team members just ordered that as part of her prize as well. So I do a draw every month in my team for a $50 voucher. Oh, and see, I forgot that I'd ordered these already, so I ordered another packet of them. That's all right. Good thing I like sequins, huh? So now I've got 2 packs of these little beauties. What else have we got? Oh, these are the new solid faceted gems. Look at those. They're so pretty. So I think this is Starry Night. Maybe Blushing Bride, Polished Pink. I think that might be, I don't know. Let's have a look. It's probably got all of the colours listed in here, hey? I think it's either Soft Succulent or Pool Party, something like that. Hi Rachel. Hi Arlene. Hi Sherry. Hi Linda. Hi Sue. Hope I haven't missed anyone, sorry. Haven't been watching the comments. Yeah, they're really, really pretty, aren't they? These are them here, number 12. So we've got solid faceted gems. We've got, oh, that's Balmy Blue. So Balmy Blue, Night of Navy, Petal Pink, Melon Mambo. Oh, hang on, there must be another colour at the top. I am feeling better, thanks, gorgeous. I'm not having, I haven't had a flat day in about a week now, I think. Oh, there's the Balmy Blue. They were hiding. They're really pretty. And Mossy Meadow are the dark green ones at the bottom. So they're really pretty. Lovely. Alright, what else have we got in here? Oh, these are the new in colours, and there's the pink ones are underneath. The sorbet are just hiding underneath there. They're for my in colour club. What are these? Artisan Editions. Oh, yes. So I bought a bunch of embossing folders and dies just sort of artsy-fartsy ones to add different layers to my cards. So we all like a good layer, don't we? Look at those. Oh, that is so pretty. And there's a new medallion stamp set as well, so maybe those would layer up and look really pretty together. And little flowers for in the corner, and just like a really pretty sort of background, just to mash up the background a little bit. Gorgeous. And you know what you can do with ones like this as well, is you can die cut them out of the window acetate and use them as masks. So then you can use them for sponging or blending, or even embossing paste, and they make really great masks as well. So whenever you get ones like this, die cut a window sheet, and then that way you can just wipe it off and reuse it, and it's clean and good to go again next time, rather than die cutting cardstock, which, you know, gets a bit soggy with the embossing paste if you use it too much, and it can rip and degrade, whereas the window sheet will stay nice and strong. What's this one? Oh, Decalled Rectangles. These are cute, so they're all like wavy outlines. So they make it look like the edge of the cardstock has, you know, you've used one of the distress tools along the edge of it. So I thought that was really cool to add some fun layers. And lots of layers as well, like there's some great ones for sentiments. These smaller ones work great for sentiments. So they're really cute. Put them away. What else have we got here? Oh, isn't that just stunning? This is the Painted Posies 3D embossing folder. Oh, look at that. It is so pretty. So pretty. So you could like emboss this and then maybe go over it with like watercoloring pens, like, you know, the aqua painters or something. You could even colour it in with the blends. So beautiful. You could even do like a loose watercolour first, like, you know, sort of green going up to pink, going up to blue or something like that, and then emboss that. This is the Painted Posies embossing folder. So that is really, really pretty. I love that. And this is how I keep my embossing folders. I just put them at the back of the paper so that way I can grab them out, but I do keep them in their packets. So, and this one looks really pretty as well. This is the Elegant Eucalyptus, and there's two of them in here. So there's one that's like little leaves dripping down, and then there's another one that's like a little bouquet. So look at those. There's the bouquet one. So pretty. And again, you could do the same thing, like a little bit of colour over the top, even with the little finger daubers, just to spot some colour on the tops of the leaves very, very lightly. And then this gorgeous one, look at those beautiful ones just dripping down from the side. So pretty. Ah, I'm going to have fun with those. Okay. Try and pop these back in. Okay, what else have we got? Oh, the new Clouds embossing folder. I wanted this one to go with the little cloud punch. I thought it would layer up really, really well. You know, we got this cloud punch with, it's from the mini catalogue. This cute one. And then I thought that I would be able to layer it up with this beautiful background. And there was a stamp set I saw that I thought would go well with it as well. And so trying to hold it so that you guys can see it a bit better. It's got a fair bit of detail in it. You probably can't see that very well. What have I got? Maybe if I hold it in front of here. That's a bit better. I hope you can see that. It's got lots of lines and then these beautiful big bushy clouds. So I think that's going to be really pretty in the background as well. Can't remember what the stamp set was that I saw that I thought it would look good with. Split card textures. Oh, this is another one that I wanted to do some acetate templates with, because I think that this, where's the thing? I think this is going to look really good with like embossing paste and stuff like that. So we like layers and we like texture. So these are, oh, that's clever. Look how they packed those. Oh, you could even use them like that, couldn't you? That's a clever idea. Oh, that's a really clever idea. I didn't even think of that when I saw them in the catalogue, that you could use the two on the same piece. They actually look really cool together, don't they? And then separately as well. So you could have just a window sheet that's a little bit bigger and die cut it, and then you'll get all of these little bits taken out of it, and then you can just rub the embossing paste over the top and lift off your acetate, and you're left with this great pattern underneath. And this too, and it works really well with these the brushes, you know, these gorgeous brushes that we've got, and also like spritzing, just the normal sponge, the big sponges that I don't know, do we still have those? Or the finger daubers. What else can you do? Lots of ideas. Delicate edge dies. Oh, yep. They're pretty, aren't they? Again with the medallions. But I thought the leaves and these are really cute little flowers, and this beautiful, it's like a big piece of seaweed, isn't it? It'll look really gorgeous with that. We've got a new Seascape stamp set in the catalogue too. And this one sort of reminds me a little bit of, we had like a much bigger version of it in the artistically inked. But those are really cute too. I love that. And so you can use these in two ways. You can use them to cut out of the card, or you can use them to cut an additional piece to stick on the card. But I would really suggest, if you're using them to stick on the card, guys, just got a phone call. If you're using them to stick on the card, then use the adhesive sheet. You know, we've got these big packets of getting tongue-tied, of adhesive sheets, and they're basically just double-sided tape, but massive sheets of it. So you just cut however big you need, and then stick it on the back of the cardstock and die cut it. And then when you take your die cut, you can just peel off the back. It like turns it into a big sticker. So that makes it really easy to stick onto your card or project. You know, if you're doing a scrapbooking page or something as well, these would look great on a scrapbooking page. But it just means that there's no fuss, there's no glue everywhere, you don't end up with sticky fingers. Just makes life so much easier. So for any detailed dies, definitely use the adhesive sheet with them. Hi Valerie, hi Karen. Oh, good. Glad you like it. It does make life so much easier, and it's pretty good value. Like you get, I think you get a dozen sheets or something of 12 by 6 in the pack, and it's like $17 or something like that. So it's not a lot for the amount of fuss that it saves you. Oh, the crackers. Yeah, I had to get the crackers right. So they are super cute. So there's actually 6 sides, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so when you roll it up and you glue this side to this side, so you end up with a 5-sided cracker. But if you wanted a 4-sided cracker, you could just cut one off, and again 3-sided, cut 2 off. You can make it bigger or wider, and you could even probably even make it bigger. I don't know how the ends would tie together. There might be a bit of a gap in the ends, but you could certainly try it. And then they've got these cute little hearts and stars, some really sweet little sentiment stamp dies, like this one. This is super cute with the little stitched outline and some little tags as well. So you can decorate your crackers with little sentiments and things too. But they're also really useful for cards, these little sentiment ones. So is that. And what else did I get? Oh, this is the Quattro foil embossing folder that I was telling you about earlier. So this is the one that's going to be included in my stamp camp. So you get the lovely and linen suite with the paper swapped out for the hues of happiness. And then you get the Tea Boutique suite, and plus some other goodies. So you get, it's almost $400 worth of value, over $250, almost $300 worth of product alone, and you pay just $250 for that. And you end up doing like 36 projects. So, or 18 projects and 2 of each. So it's heaps and heaps and heaps of goodies for you. And everything pre-cut. But that is beautiful. I think I'm going to really, really like that. It was hard to see it in the catalogue. It didn't sort of show up very well, but it's got some really cute details. Look, they're like little flowers in there. Gorgeous. So that's going to be really fun to use as well. And then I've got some paper here. What did I get? Delicate details. Oh, these are the treat boxes. That's interesting. They've come in the DSP packaging. Wow, look at that. So it was hard to tell on the catalogue if they were die cut or just printed. But they're like a proper die cut, and they've got the tape on them ready to go. Oh, these are brilliant. So I got 2 packs of those. I'm glad I did get 2 packs because they're gorgeous. And so you can sponge these, you can colour them with the blends, you can die cut little flowers and stick them on top and layer them up. They're like going to be super, super beautiful to decorate, I think, these. Alright, so let me just stick all my stuff back in the box. And these, oh, I forgot to say as well, I've got some little bookmarks that are left over from my, what do you call it? Caddy launch party. just went blank there for a minute. Thanks, COVID. So these were the little bookmarks that everyone made, and my little green dots come off. I'll stick a new one on there. But I've got a few of these to give away. So I'll draw some random names and message you at the end of the video. So make sure that you're commenting and sharing and liking and doing all those good things. And I'll draw some winners to receive. I've got 3 of these little bookmarks to give away with the new in colours on them. So get commenting, get sharing, and I'll draw some winners for those a little later on. Alright, so let's make some projects. Now I've got here, trying to use up the last remaining little bits of my retired stuff. Let's pop that there for a minute. Oh, look at these. Even these go beautifully with that. So this is my, oh, what was it called? Was it? It's not Free as a Bird. What was it? Friendly Hello. Friendly Hello. Beautiful designer series paper. This was one of the freebies that was with Celebration. So I've got a few sheets of this left, and I need a bunch of cards, and I was thinking that I would pair it up with this adorable stamp set, Catch You Later. It's got some really cute sentiments and some gorgeous little pictures that are my kind of colouring. You know, they're not too fancy. I can just easily colour these in and they're still going to look really cute, even though I'm not the best colourer. So I'm going to grab out my blends and we're going to colour some of these and make up a couple of cards. And I might even use these because look, don't they look pretty on there? They all match. So we'll use some new stuff anyway, why not? I've got a whole box full of it. Alright. So first of all, I'm going to grab out some cardstock. So I'm just going to work with the 4 main colours here, which are Granny Apple, Petal Pink, oh, went blank there, Fresh Freesia, and I think this one's Pool Party. Let me double check the back. Yes, Fresh Freesia, Granny Apple Green, Petal Pink, Pool Party, and the dark green is Shaded Spruce. But I don't think we'll do any dark green cards today. So we've got Pool Party, Petal Pink, Fresh Freesia, Granny Apple Green. And I'll probably need some white as well, I would think. Grab a pack of white. Okay. Oh, these are just so cute. Look at these pretty patterns. And on the backs as well, they're really pretty little spots. Alrighty, so what are we going to do here? I might do the monkeys on green. Let's start with that. So, and I'll show you these as well. So I got these A4 document holders from my local $2 shop. And I've just used a punch to put a punch on the side. Whisper white is the old colour, but you know, still white. So I've just written on the sides of them what colour they are, and then they all live in my cube shelf. So they keep my paper all together, and it means I can shove all of my scraps in the pack with it. So I don't have to worry about having a bin full of scraps that I need to go through. I just put them straight back in. You can see I've got little bits in here, so that I'm constantly using out of the same pack and not having to worry about chasing little tiny scraps everywhere. So if you love your cardstock like me, I've got almost every single colour and I keep them all. They've each got their own little container that they go in. So A4 document holders, these are called, and I just got them from my local $2 shop, but I've seen them at Officeworks and Kmart and places like that as well. So check them out, and you might even want to stick a couple of colours, like if you've got the colour family packs. These each fit 2 full packs of the A4 cardstock in them, so they might come in handy for you as well. Anyway, hi Rita, hi Janice, thanks for watching guys. So let's cut some bases. I like making 2 cards at a time. I feel like it's a better use of my time because I'm already doing the hard work of figuring out what my design is going to be, and I can get 2 cards out of a sheet of A4. So I do find that that's a little bit easier for just for organising things. Alright, so I'm going to cut off here 9.7 centimetres. Now this is my standard size that I like to use. 9.7 by 14.1 for my designer series paper layer. And keep these little bits because they are really cute, and we can make some cute decorations with those. Alright, and then I've already got some pre-cut basic white here, so I'll grab out, I'm going to grab 4 of them, 2 for the inserts and 2 to layer the front of my card. Okay, so now I've got my bits ready to go, and I also need to stamp and cut a couple of these little monkeys. Now I think I'm just going to use like a square die to cut these guys out, and this is a brand new stamp set as well, so I'll quickly put the stickers on the back. I usually stick all the stickers on. I have used 1 sentiment from this one, but I haven't stuck the stickers on there yet. So there's a couple of ways that you can put your stickers on. You can take the whole sticker off and put it on a clear block, and then take the backing off, and then you just stick the clear block over the top of the stamp. And if you have trouble lining them up, then that's probably a good option for you, because you can see through the clear sticker onto the stamp and get it lined up really easily. But I'm a bit slack or efficient and I like to try and find the quickest, easiest way that I can do things. So this works for me, just popping them straight on. So my tip for this is to go on slightly of an angle and just line up a couple of the corners. If you've got a couple of the corners lined up, then the rest should line up as well. And of course every now and then I get one that's a bit skew width, but you can always trim the edges, and just beware on those ones because obviously the if it's got writing or something on it, it won't line up exactly with the sticker if it is on a bit skew width. That's my hay there. Got that on the stamp here, so I'll just grab that. And I know it takes a little bit of time to put all the stickers on at once, but I find it's much easier for me in the long run. I don't need to worry about it. Next time I use the stamp set, they're all ready to go. And it means that I can just chuck the other bits in the bin. It's done and dusted. I don't need to worry about it. I'll just quickly stick these last couple on. Whoops. Don't think I lined that one up very well. One in there. I'll just have enough room for this last one to fit in. There we go. Alright, so they're all done. I'm just going to chuck those other bits in the bin. Alright. It's probably a really big one for that. Probably. Whoops. Sorry guys, I headbutted you. Use that one instead. Alrighty, and I'll get some basic white. I think actually I'm just going to use the scrap bit. I'll just quickly check the comments because I don't, once I'm sitting down working, I can't see the comments. Okay. So these are some of my new favourite dies from the new catalogue as well. These ones are called Stylish Shapes. And there's 6 different circles, 5 different squares, and then 4 different banners. And they're stitched edge on both sides of the cut. So it doesn't matter if you're cutting something out of the page or adding a layer to it, you still get that stitched edge. It's really, really pretty detail. So I'm just going to grab the largest square because I think that that will fit quite nicely around these little monkeys. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut. The other way to do it is you can stamp them first and then die cut them afterwards. But I just wanted to make sure that I was placing them in the center and, you know, might just get one more out of that. I'll cut it now so that I can use it afterwards. And then I can throw this scrap of white away. Now you can hear it clunking through when I'm cutting it. That's because the little rollers are going over the straight edge. So in fact, if you even just put it on the edge, on an angle, just a little bit when you're rolling it through, it won't be quite so clunky. And then of course it's not so hard on your machine either. So sorry machine, a bit rough with you then. Okay, so now I've got 3 of these little ones to use. I'll pop one away for later. I'll pop my dies back in the case. Okie dokie, and let's stamp. Now, when you're using blends, you can also use, so you can use the Memento Black because it's water-based, because the blends are, let me chuck that in there for a minute. The blends are alcohol-based, so you need to use the opposite ink. So you can use the Memento Black, or you can use any of our classic ink pads. So I might actually, it's got green on it as well. I was going to use brown for the monkeys, but it's got the green leaves too. Might do Sahara sand and then just stamp it off a little bit. I've actually got some scrap paper here. Alrighty, so we've got our monkeys. And when you're inking up, you don't want to push into it really hard. You just want to tap, tap, tap so that you get the ink on the image and not all around the edge of it. If you're getting ink around the edge of it, there's 2 reasons why. Either your ink pad is super juicy and you might just need to press the ink down into it a little bit, or blot it off, or the other reason is that you're pressing into it too hard. So when you just have ink on the ridges, on the image itself and not everywhere else, then it gives you a much higher chance of getting a really clean image. So the other thing to keep in mind is when you're stamping, go straight down and then straight back up. Don't wobble it around or lean on it or anything like that. Just straight down with even pressure and then straight back up again. And that'll give you a really clean image. Okay, what colour are we going to do our little monkeys? I've got some of the natural blends here. They're the pink ones, so I might use some of those. And then we need some green for the leaves as well. So let's do Granny Apple Green because we're using Granny Apple paper. Is that Granny Apple? Yes. Alright, I think that will do. So I've just got my natural blends and Granny Apple Green. They're so cute. Look at these little cheeky little monkeys. Alright, now I did do this a little while ago as well. This is using the All Together paper and I just coloured out all of the different skin tones, and I've also included the ivory and bronze. And I did see this idea, I think, on Pinterest, but I can't remember who from. But I thought it was a really good reference guide so that when you're trying to choose which colour you want, because I found that the lids didn't necessarily match with the colour of the ink. And so I was struggling to remember which colour I wanted to use. So I would definitely recommend having some sort of sample if you've got all of these, some sort of sample that you can refer to And you can see that I've just written the numbers so that I can see which colour pen is which colour ink. So I think for our monkeys, I might actually just go the ivory and bronze. So I'll see if I can, I don't know if those are in this lot or if I've got them separate. Is that them there? Ivory and bronze. Alright, so I think that these colours are going to be great for my little monkeys. So I, again, trying to find the most efficient way that I can get things done. So this all started when I joined Stampin' Up. My eldest was 6 months old. So my style of card making and stuff has evolved in around nap times. So I don't like to spend a lot of time on getting cards made. I needed to have them done within about half an hour so that I could get them done from start to finish during a nap time. So that is why I'm always trying to find the most efficient way. And even though now my boys are 5 and 7, so I've been with Stampin' Up for 6.5 years, I just can't seem to break this habit of, you know, wanting to get things done quickly and simply, but still pretty, right? So anyway, that's how I get things done. Now I might just chuck in a little bit of a slightly darker brown. I'm thinking maybe 200 or 300 up. Or maybe even, might go 300 I think. And see, that looks lighter than the bronze. So the lids don't necessarily match. The bronze is actually a lighter colour than the 300. So this is why I was getting so confused the first time that I used them. And I ended up doing the sample because I just couldn't figure out what was what. So I like to do my colouring with just doing the shaded parts in the darkest colour first. And so what I'm going to do is just follow where those shadows are. And just add little tiny bits of the darkest colour first. And you can see from my style, I'm not really trying to be quite any particular about it. I'm just sort of dabbing it on and getting that colour in. Don't know why I decided to do the ankles, but that's alright, we'll go with it, hey? Alright, so I've got my darkest colour on. I'm going to go to my lighter colour now. And just colour that over the top. I do like to use the tips for, like the pen tip, for small detailed areas. And then I like to use the brush tip for when I'm colouring in large areas. And so I know a lot of people do like a whole layer of light and then they go in with their dark and then they do another layer of the light. But I don't particularly like doing that because I don't feel like it makes a huge difference. to my colouring or to the end result of my colouring, and that's probably just because my colouring is not great. But I find that the extra layer quite often leaves me with bleeding, and that might be because maybe, is that a leaf? I think that bit's a leaf. Maybe I just take too long with my colouring. I don't know. They do tend to have a lot of bleeding. So you do need to sort of be quick with your colouring. And also, the sooner that you can get your dark and light, you know, blended, the better the blending will be. And I don't know if you noticed there on the monkey's tummy, I just, after I coloured the whole tummy, I went back and did a second layer just to make sure that that dark and light were blended in that middle area together. So it just gives you that little extra slightly darker version of shadow there. And I do find if I can try and do circular motions with the pen, I mean it depends what sort of area you're colouring in. Sometimes they're a bit too fine to do circular motions. Sometimes the area is too small to do circular motions. But I do find that tends to leave less of a sort of streaky look. I'm just going in and doing a little bit more on top of the cheeks there. Okay. And so now we have the leaves. The leaves are really fine, so I'm not going to do a lot with them. I'm just going to add just a dab of the dark green at the base of each leaf. And then the light. There we go. So that is my final product. You can see I've got a slight little bit of shading there. Looks a little bit artistic. I've stayed relatively well within the lines. Alright. So I'll quickly pop these ones together. I don't think I'll worry about making the second card while I'm on with you guys. So one thing, when you're folding your cardstock, just always check if one side's longer than the other. Have the long side as the front. So I've got two pieces of basic white and our designer series paper that we cut earlier. I'll just grab my glue. And there should just be a 1mm border. So just center that paper sentiment on there as well. Might do, wonder if this fits on there. Maybe we'll do the hay there with those new little dies that we just got. So they're going to fit here. It's going to fit quite nicely on there. Alright, so I'll just grab a little bit of, oh, I think that'll fit on here. Get our little piece of scrap from earlier, and and what are we going to do? Might do a brown, I think. Do soft suede. Match our little monkeys. Oh, that's not very nice. Let's do a nice one. No. Third time's the charm. Fourth time's the charm. There we go. Got there in the end. Alright, so let's die cut that. So because this is just such a little die, and I don't want it to move, so I'm going to grab a little bit of washi tape. Just so that it doesn't move when I put it through the die cut machine. And there's our perfect little sentiment. Okie dokie. Just pop some dimensionals behind here. And might just cut four or five of those. That's my bad side on the back there. Alright, and then I'll do a couple on here as well. I'll pop this side up. And this bleeding through the back is completely normal for the blends because there are alcohol markers. So you always want to make sure that you do it on a piece that you're going to stick on top, like you're going to do it on a layer rather than on the actual card itself, because if you just do it straight on the card front, it's going to bleed through. There we go. That's quite cute, isn't it? Should we stick some of these little new little things on? So with little rhinestones and things, if you're gluing them on, find it easier to do the little dots first. And then these are my glue scissors, by the way. I've got a pair of scissors that are for paper and ribbon, and then a different pair of scissors that I use for cutting sticky things. Oh, look at all of these little ones, they are so cute. Alright, so I'm just going to dip the tip of my scissors in the glue, and then which ones are we going to use? Do a little gold, a couple of little gold ones. And some of these little iridescent . Got a couple there. Pop an extra dab of glue there because I wiped most of that off. There we go. So I didn't realise there's little silver ones in there as well. So this pack of rhinestone sequins has actually got heaps of different ones in there. Okay, so I think that that'll do for the front. And we'll just do the inside of the card. So I might do stamp them off the side a little bit there. What do you reckon? And then we'll do a happy birthday sentiment on the inside. About 2/3 or 1/3 from the top, so that you've got room to write your message underneath. And there we have it. Cute little monkey birthday card. So make sure that you go through and you comment, and if you can share and like my page, that would be awesome. And I will do a little draw for my in colour bookmarks. I have 3 of those to give away, so I will contact the winners and get your address, and I will send you out a little bookmark. Thanks for watching, guys. This is Jessie Holton, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for Australia. jessieholton.com. I'll catch you next time.